if y'all like Kwanzaa. Can we do that real quick? Can we try it out? Alright, ready? Habarigani. Habarigani. That was easy, wasn't it? I feel pumped already. Thank y'all. Alright, so tell me, does anybody know what Habarigani means? Y'all got it? I have to explain. Alright, so Habarigani means what's the news. And usually when we say Habarigani, what's the news, y'all respond with Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa is the news, of course. Right? So, elders, I ask the elders, do we have permission to start the program? Yes. You have permission? Alright. So, in December of 1989, the first Pre-Kwanzaa event, started by our own beloved professor and friend, Dr. Blaqsage, was held for the first time here on Sinclair's campus. When Dr. Tway retired last year, he passed the torch to the African American Male Initiative to plan this event, and it is our honor to carry on this tradition. I am my brother Steve. That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do. Alright? Kwanzaa is a Pan-African holiday celebrated on December 26th through January 1st. Sinclair has a pre-Kwanzaa celebration due to the fact that our campus is usually closed for winter. That's our break, y'all, but we're doing this for the culture right here, right now. Alright? Kwanzaa is based on the agricultural celebrations of Africa called the First Fruit Celebration, which are times of harvest and gathering, reverence, commemoration, recommitment, and celebration. Therefore, Kwanzaa is a time for ingathering of African peoples for celebration of their heritage and their achievements, reverence for the Creator and creation, commemoration of the past, recommitment to cultural ideas and celebrations of the good. Tonight, you will learn about the Nguzo Saba, or the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, as well as the 7 symbols of Kwanzaa and what they mean. Tonight is a night for us to celebrate with each other as we have overcome so much as a community over the past year. It is time for us to celebrate all the good things that are ahead of us. And now at this moment, I would like to introduce the man who is doing tonight's libation, Mr. Maha Selassie.
Greetings, everyone. So libation is a time for us to acknowledge and call in our ancestors to violently be here with us. And at the end of each time, I'll pour some water out in reverence, and then we'll say Ashe. Okay, so everybody will say it together. For the builders of the pyramids, who gave us an example to build things for eternity and not for temporary moments, we say? To the builders in Sudan, who built the first indoor water system, we say? To the great Songhai Empire, we say? To the builders of the first university in Timbuktu, we say? To Shaka Zulu, the great South African warrior, we say? To those who survived the Middle Passage, the Ma'afa, we say? For the ancestors that fought and died on the slave ships, we say? To Harriet Tubman, who taught us that freedom wasn't just a word, but a deed, we say? To those who understood the need to keep and maintain our culture so we can continue to strive for our liberation. We say? Marcus Garvey. Patrice Lumumba. To our great writer, Zora Neale Hurston. James Baldwin. Arthur Ashe. Now we can sing out. Those that you want to acknowledge and reverence and bring into the room, it can be your family members, it can be people that have given you encouragement and inspiration along the way. So you can just call them out at this time. You can just popcorn it.
William Sharp.
Ashe. 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 Nipsey Hussle. Ashe. 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 Sandra Bland. Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
My parents.
Elhad Malik Shabazz. Ashe.
My grandpa.
Ashe. 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 Martin Luther King. Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
Trayvon Martin.
Ashe. 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 To all the ancestors, known and unknown, who strive to teach us how to walk the path, who teach us that liberation is a must, and to give us the courage and strength to fight for the equality of all, we say Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. See Chavez, Ashe.
artist Abdurrahim and Kosi Shabazz. And tonight I've been bestowed the honor of presenting tonight's guest speaker for our event, one who is very near and dear to the hearts of everyone here at the event tonight. I apologize. Fahim Daoud Curtis Kadir is a native son of Dayton, Ohio, and as he would say, Dayton down to the bone grizzle. Fahim serves as a tenured faculty member here at Sinclair's History and AFS programs, where he has received distinction as the youngest tenured male in the liberal arts discipline at a 2-year or 4-year institution. His local research project, Wednesday is now defunct Hog Bottom Neighborhood, has received recognition and has been showcased at the Beach Conference, the National Afro Museum of Cultural Center, and by the Association for the Study of African American Life and History and the History Channel, respectively. He also serves as a co-lead for the Ubuntu Study Abroad program with his big sister Farah Henry Jones. The Ubuntu program has been recognized nationally at prestigious conferences such as the League of Innovation, as well as others of distinction. The program takes students to Durban, South Africa yearly. It is the only study abroad program nationally at the community college level with an acute academic focus on sub-Saharan Africa. Black thought, Black academia, and Black excellence are at the very forefront of Fahim's socio-academic nexus. He is a proud graduate of North Carolina A&T State University and a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, respectively. Join me in welcoming up Fahim Curtis Kadir.
Thank you to Raheem for some kind words, far too kind. Anything that I am of a positive or enduring nature is a credit to Allah, and also past educators as I see here to my right is Mama Renee, who poured such a great deal into me as a youth, so I'm remiss not to acknowledge that. With that being said, my dear friend and brother Marcus informed me of the 5 B's, be brief, brother, be brief. So I'm gonna do my best to be respectful of everybody's time, but at the same time, in words of famous battle rapper, love, you're gonna get this work. Because some things do need to be said. Yes, sir. Patrice Lumumba stated during his famous speech at the All-African Conference in Leopoldville on August 25th of 1960, that African unity and solidarity are no longer dreams. They must be expressed in decisions. As we are gathered here this evening, it's important to note that decisions have been made by those who came before us and played an intricate part in creating a space for Afrocentric thought and social identification. With that being said, I do want to give credit to Dr. Tway and thank you for his commitment, foresight, and diligent oversight as we now come together as a community to celebrate 30 years of Kwanzaa at Sinclair. Your classes were legendary and acted as a rites of passage and birthed in critical consciousness in many of Dayton's most notable Black academics and social commentators. Your role in my personal and professional development has proven to be invaluable. Your timely commentary, mentorship, and direct and honest yet still palatable challenges to fulfill my academic potential have helped sharpen my focus. I thank you, as with many others who know you as professor, colleague, mentor, and friend, for the foundation you have helped build at Sinclair. or decisions we must exalt. Louis Oglesby, Megan Betts, Nicholas Hume, Logan Turner, Thomas McNicholas, Derek Fudge, Monica Brickhouse, Saeed Salah, Beatrice Warren Curtis. These are all names of people who lost their lives in the mass shooting in the Oregon district. Dayton, Trotwood, Harrison Township, Northridge, Westbrook Apartments, Rivers Edge Apartments. All places torn asunder by the most recent tornadoes that ripped our city apart. 2019 has been one of the most trying years that Dayton has endured since the Great Flood of 1913. We have experienced natural disaster with tornadoes, or living through the wake of a mass shooting, and took a deep look into our preponderant community consciousness with the hate rally that took place just a few blocks from where we're sitting right now. In recent months, our rallying cry to the calamities that we have endured has been Dayton Strong. This is a decision that we as a community have made to unify in the face of divisive forces. Dayton Strong is poignant in its simplicity, short, direct, and easily grasped. By definition, strong means having or showing ability to exert great bodily or muscular power, physically vigorous or robust. The underlying implication embedded within the definition being that strength can and will wane and fade. However, we as a city do not have the luxury of being lax or lacking in fortitude during this historically taxing time. As such, I respectfully challenge that epitaph. In order to diagnose, triage, effectively heal, and in the words of my dear friend Amaha Selassie, move forward into our collective greatness, we need a larger, more enduring, inclusive framework. In other words, following the wise words of Patrice Lumumba, we must do more than hope. We must make decisions that orient us toward our birthplace, wherein lies the heart and spirit of who we are as a people. I speak of a framework in the mode of Ubuntu Sala, of the 7 core principles of Kwanzaa. It stretches into the deeper parts of our fallible nature as human beings and accommodates the moments when we are not strong, feel overwhelmed, or are seeking shelter from this world's unrelenting challenges. I do want to clarify that this is not an effort to tell you what to think or how to think, but instead an expose into the value of critical thinking itself during times of turmoil. Umoja, Kujichagulia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kurumba, Imani. These are the 7 core principles of Kwanzaa. Considering this past year and what we do know about some of the foundational elements of how Kwanzaa was crafted, I challenge each of us to reflect deeply on the core principles of Kwanzaa. How do we view ourselves using Ubuntu Sala as a frame of reference? How can they be exemplified in our actions with others? We must, for instance, teach our seeds what it means to be self-determined, as images of their non-personhood are omnipresent realities. Considering this past year and the progress made in communal healing, the ideas and principles of Kwanzaa are perfectly placed to help us make whole our community. Thank you.
On behalf of the African American Male Initiative, I would like to present this gift to Fahim Curtis Kadir.
I'm going to open here, I guess.
Yes, we want to see.
The Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles, are the core and consciousness of Kwanzaa. They are posed as the background and minimum set of values Africans need to rescue and reconstruct their lives in their own image and interest, and build and sustain an Afrocentric family, community, and culture. The Nguzo Saba was developed and offered as an Afrocentric value system which would serve the following basic functions: organize and enrich our relations with each other on the personal and community level, establish standards, commitments, and priorities that would tend to enhance our human possibilities as persons and as people, aid in the recovery and reconstruction of lost historical memory and cultural legacy, and the development of an Afrocentric standard of life and achievement, serve as a contribution to a core system of communitarian ethical values for the moral guidance and instruction of the community, especially for children, and to contribute to an ongoing and expanding set of Afrocentric communitarian values which would aid in starting a new history of African people and humankind. With these observations in mind, we can now turn to the rich meaning and message of the Nguzo Saba.
The principle of umoja. Y'all said with me. Umoja. One more time. Y'all sleep. One more time. Umoja. To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, and nation and race. Umoja, or unity, is celebrated on December 26th, and the foundational principle of Nguzo Saba, or the 7 principles. Without it, all principles suffer. Unity as honorable and pleasant togetherness is a fundamental virtue for both classical and general African societies. The classical belief is that one cannot live a moral life without living in harmony without others or members of the community. History teaches us that unity is strength and causes us to submerge and overcome our differences in the quest for common goals, to strive with all our combined strength for the path to true African brotherhood and unity. A quote by Haile Selassie.
The principle of Kuchichagolia. To define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves, Kuchichagolia, or self-determination, is recognized on December 27th, and is the second principle in the Nguzo Saba. It demands that we as African people define, defend, and develop ourselves instead of following or encouraging others to do this. It requires that we recover lost memory and once again shape our world in our own image. You may not control all events that happen to you, but you can decide to not be reduced by angel.
The principle of Ujima, to build and maintain our community together, make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems, and to solve them together. Ujima, or collective working responsibility, is celebrated on December 28th, is the 3rd principle of Nguzo Saba. It is a commitment to active and informed togetherness on matters of common interest. It is also recognition and respect for the act of that without collective work and struggle. Progress is impossible and liberation unthinkable. The principle of Ujima supports the fundamental assumption that Africa is not just identity, but also destiny and duty. I am not African, but I was born in Africa because Africa was born in me. By Kwame Nkrumah.
The principle of Umoja. Say it with me. Umoja. Thank you. to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. Umoja is celebrated on Ujamaa is celebrated on December 29th and is the fourth principle of the Nguzo Saba. It is a commitment to the practice of shared social wealth and the necessary work to achieve it. Ujamaa literally means familyhood and suggests a sharing of work and wealth in a manner of the family. It is essential because without the practice of shared wealth, the social conditions for manipulation, oppression, and inequality, as well as lack and suffering are increased. Do your little bit of good where you are. It is those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Desmond Tutu.
Principle of Nia. Say with me, Nia. To make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. The fifth principle of the Nguzo Saba is Nia, or purpose. It is recognized on December 30th. It is a collective commitment to the building, developing, and defending of our community, its culture and history in order to regain our historical initiative and greatness as a people and add to the good and beauty in the world. The greatness of a man is not how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. Marley.
The sixth principle of Kwanzaa, Kuumba. Can you guys say it with me? To do always as much as we can in the way that we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and more beneficial than we inherited. The sixth principle of Kwanzaa, or the sixth principle of Nguzo Saba is Kuumba, or creativity. It is celebrated on the 31st of December. It also follows it's also required by the principle of Nia. Kuumba is the commitment to being creative within the context of the national community vocation of restoring our people to the traditional greatness, thus leaving our community more beneficial and more beautiful than we inherited. Kuumba has both a social and spiritual dimension and is deeply rooted in both social and sacred teachings of African societies. Any society that does not succeed in tapping into the energy and creativity of its youth will be left behind. As a quote by Kofi Annan.
Evening, everybody. So the seventh principle of the Nguzo Saba is Imani. Let's say that together. Imani. To believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. The seventh principle of the Nguzo Saba is Imani, or faith, which is celebrated on January 1st. Imani is a profound and enduring belief in and commitment to all that is of value to us as a family, as a community, a people, and as a culture. Faith is put forth as the last principle, as unity is put forth as the first principle for a definite reason. It is to indicate that without unity, we cannot begin our most important work, but without faith, we cannot sustain it. The great Nelson Mandela says, one cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. Thank you.
The seven symbols are Kikombe cha Umoja, which is the unity cup, which represents the principle principle of unity as the basis of all Kwanzaa principles. The mazao are the crops which represent African harvest and acknowledgement of productive labor. The mkeka is the Kwanzaa mat, which represents a foundation of our tradition and history. The muhindi is the corn, which represents our children and our future. The kinar is the candle holder, which represents continental Africans as our roots. The mishuma saba is the group of 7 candles, which represents the Nguzu Saba. And the black candle represents our people, the red candle represents our struggle, and the green candle represents our future. And then the zawadi. The zawadi are the gifts which represent the commitments made that are kept.
Thank you. I'm going to have our vendors give a brief description of what they are, merchandise in our African shop. So there's nobody here at this point. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how are you doing? Can you please give us a brief description of what you have here in the African shop?
Greetings everyone, my name is Bettina and my business name is Shades of You, Designer Eyewear. I have all types of selections for gentlemen and ladies tonight. All the selections are $10. I have Ray-Ban, Gucci, Versace, the list goes on and on. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Come on, Gani! It's Kwanzaa, me are the sweetest aroma, house of Mazen touch. Yes, we have jewelry, earrings, which is our crown and pearl order Queen's line, and we have bracelets, and we have liquid black soap and some body sprays that are in my reggae artist signature line, which is Ross Honeycomb, and we have his CDs here. So that's Tony Rebel's brother, if any of you are aware or deal with reggae music, Ross Honeycomb products we have here on the table. So give thanks, and thank y'all for having us out. Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, good evening. My name is Musa Mbaye. I'm originally from Africa, live in Cincinnati. I'm a vendor. I sell fabric, African shea butter, black soap, handmade jewelry, necklace, one-stop shop. Come around here. Thank you, guys.
Hello, my name is China Baker with Shiny Things Limited. Everything you see, amen, thank you. Everything you see is handmade and one of a kind, and we also take special orders. So come and see me. Thank you.
Hi, thank you everybody. My name is Igari Osabo. I live in Dayton here for 15, 20 years. I'm original from Mali, West Africa. I sell the shea butter, African black soap, dashiki, as long skirt and short skirt. Everything here is for me. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shirley Pagan, and I'm the owner of Greek Styles. I sell Black Afrocentric outfits, as well as Black fraternity and sorority items.
Hi, I'm Corrine Sanders, and I represent Gym City Market. It's the grocery store that's going to be on Salem and Superior. We have already broke ground, and in a few weeks, maybe less, they'll start pouring the foundation. Right. I'm promoting our memberships, and they are $100 for one-time payment and a lifetime membership. If you live in the zip codes around the store, then it's a $50 payment, one time for a lifetime membership. You don't have to be a member to shop in the store. Everybody can shop there. For low-income families, that same membership is only $10. We're also accepting $20 donations. You'll get a t-shirt in return. And if you sign up, you can get our newsletter once a month. We'll let you know the progress with the store. I also have flyers over here that you can read and learn more about the store.
Hi everybody, my name is Natasha and I'm with Mama Oswald Butters and Oils. We have a wide variety of things to offer. We have handmade soaps, all of them are 100% vegan and made with natural products. If I can't pronounce it, I do not put it in my products. I have scented with shea butter, hair oils. I also have massage oils, sage, if you like to smudge, I have sage sticks back here, incense bottles, as well as lavender sachets. And I also have oils, body oils, burning oils, and everything else. So feel free to come on by. Nothing on the table is over $20, so everything's very affordable.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Salakia Goldsmith. I'm with Jury with Spirit. I am a business that's been in business for over 25 years. I'm 4 generations of making my own jewelry. So I have jewelry for men, women, children, Afrocentric, and contemporary jewelry, one of a kind. I also have shea butter, oils, jewelry for men as well as women, and I stress that because I seem to run into where men will say, oh, I don't see anything for men. There's just as much jewelry on this table for men. There's also jewelry on this table for children. So please stop by for one-of-a-kind jewelry. Thank you very much.
Good evening, my name is Veronica Bowden and my business is Paparazzi Jewelry. Everything on my table is $5. So every necklace will come with complimentary earrings. Every ring is adjustable. I have jewelry for men and women and children as well. So everything that you see displayed will be $5. It's a great way to try new colors, new style, and the Christmas season, they make great gifts. So come over and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you. It's really important.
Good evening, my name is Dr. Tanisha Richmond. I'm the podiatrist, foot doctor down at the Charles R. Drew Health Center at 1323 West 3rd Street. I'm now accepting patients. If you are an existing patient, you can schedule online at richfeet.org or call at 937-228-3668. And at my table, I have plenty of foot information and business cards if you'd like to ask some questions about your feet or family members' feet. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Juanita Michelle, your favorite perky barista. Oh my goodness, thank you. So I am the owner of Third Perk Coffee House and Wine Bar, and I am here. I'm also a part of the Sinclair family. I'm an associate professor here. Tonight I am offering our sample bags of coffee. It is Christmas time and you should give your friends and family the best. So what's usually $3 a bag, we have it tonight 5 for $10. So come and see us. Thank you.
My name is Bishop Clark Jordan, also a producer and founder of KISS Productions. Keep it simple, sir. But today I'm here to share some living water with you. This water is not chemically induced. Knowing in our area we have bad water. Every day we're learning that the water we have is chemically induced. The water we have today, free for you to share and really share and enjoy fresh tasting water without any chemicals induced. Alkaline that is electrolyte reduced water. Taste and see, as the scripture says. Oh, taste and see that this water is good. God bless you.
Good evening, everybody. It's so wonderful to see everyone out.
My name is Floyd Johnson. I'm a proud owner of Revelations Boutique, LLC. I make my own shea body butters. The thing that makes mine unique, I put essential oils in mine for fragrance as well as healing properties. I also have Greek t-shirts. I have cancer t-shirts as well as jackets. The t-shirts say on the back of them, nothing like a survivor. I am a breast cancer survivor of 20 years. I'm very thankful to God. So please check me out. I also make handmade designer jewelry, and I have the HBCU t-shirts as well as I Love Black People t-shirts. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Marka and I am with African Fabrics and Things. I'm originally from Liberia, which is on the west coast of Africa, and I have all things African, so if you're looking for fabric or some ready-made outfits, I have them here. I do a lot of fabric as well, so if you make clothing, I'll be a source for you to purchase some fabric to design your own piece. But please feel free to come and browse and see if there's anything you might take an interest in. I have things for men as well as women. Thank you, and I look forward to sharing the colorful fabrics with you later. Thank you much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ulumala, and I'm with Zawadi Books. And we have books for all ages, for those people who like to read. We also have Kwanzaa products over here. We have Kanaras, we have candles, 7 of them in a bunch. I'll say this here, that we are out of Columbus, Ohio, and our website is Zawadi, that's Z as in zebra, AWADI books, BOOKSNBP.com. That's our website. The beginning of knowledge starts with one step. Ashe.
Thank you to all our vendors. Now, I would like to bring up one of my favorite professors, Miss Faraha Henry Jones. Please come up to the stage.
This is my grandbaby. This is his first Kwanzaa. His first Kwanzaa celebration is here at Sinclair Community College with my family. I love all of you. You introduced Kwanzaa to me with Dr. Twain, and you helped hold my family together. When I say Habari Gani, you say Kwanzaa. Habari Gani! Habari Gani! Thank you. What you see behind me is the Ubuntu program family. 3 years ago, Bahim Curtis Kadir and I took a group of students to Durban, South Africa, so they could learn about Ubuntu, which means I am because you are. I am because you are. These students made you proud in Durban, so proud. If you talk to anyone who met them, you'll learn that they were loved while they were there, and they were very impressive. We'll be taking another group of students. If you are one of the students who was accepted into our third Ubuntu program, please come down and get on the stage with us right now. take here tonight. But understand the seeds that you are sowing here at Sinclair are growing all over the world. We are inextricably bound. As Dr. King put it, we love you, students. We love the work you're doing. We love the future that you're going to bring back. This is so important. I know you guys want to eat, so I got one little other thing to say. If you are in elementary school, middle school, or high school, stand up right now. If you're in elementary school, I'm serious, stand up. If you're in middle school, elementary school, all right, if you're preschool and you can't stand, stand up. I am Professor Farah Henry Jones. This is your official invitation to be a student at Sinclair and to participate in the Ubuntu program where you will go to Durban, South Africa. You know what? By the time you're in college, there may be 2 or 3 programs or 4 or 5 programs to other parts of the world so that you can know more about who you are and where you come from. And you can bring that back home to your family and your friends. Because when we go abroad, we take everyone with us. All of you. Raheem, I know I said I was going to let you say a word, but they told me no. They said I had to be quiet. So they told me no. And Mark is going, good job. Stop talking. So thank you, Sinclair. We appreciate all of the support you've given, financial, relationship support, love, prayers, to make sure that we journey safely back and forth and make all of you proud.
Okay, we're only 20 minutes behind. So, just a little announcement for anyone who joined us later. If you parked underground, you do not need a parking pass. You should just be able to get out. And so we don't want to keep you any longer. We're going to go ahead, bless the food, and then you can enjoy the rest of the evening. Fellowship, food, and shopping. Thank you.
Let's go. I've been asked to bless the food, and I will do so, and I will do so very briefly as well, and respect the people's times. I ask if you bow your heads or calm your spirits. Dear God, the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the omnipotent, the ever-foreboding and ever-watching, we ask that you bless the food that we are about to partake in. Let it be of nourishment and benefit to us. I also ask that you extend traveling mercies to people as they depart from Sinclair this evening to their respective destinations. Amen.